In this video, I'll be talking about pass-fail functional testing, or sometimes called multi-dimensional testing. Pass-fail functional testing is referenced as multi-dimensional testing on Smarter Solutions website. Use of the Exec PFDOE will be described in this video. PF stands for pass-fail, DOE stands for the program technique used in this program, which is based on the Hadamard design of experiments matrix, or DOE matrices. What is pass-fail functional testing? Types of responses are typically considered continuous and attribute. However, there's something else called logic pass-fail. A continuous response measures something in continuous measurements. For example, 6.001 or so on might be dimension of a part or the viscosity of something. An attribute would be, for example, if I were to load 1,000 sheets of paper or fed into a copier and one of these sheets fails. That's considered an attribute failure response. Now, logic pass-fail is different. Consider the computer in my office fails whenever a new application program is run in conjunction with my word processor program when a particular printer is accessed. In this video, we're going to focus on an effective and efficient strategy to identify if there are logic pass-fail combinational problems for situations that can be very complex. The factors and factor levels consideration with an experiment design were the following. We got factors A through K, and notice each of these factors can take two levels in this simplistic illustrations. The objective of a pass-fail functional test experiment is to efficiently test for combinational failure problems. For example, a failure always occurs when A is minus, D is plus, and I is minus. This coverage is defined as a percentage of the combinational factor situation tested in experiment for 3-factor level combinations, 4-level combinations, and so on. Before using a PFDOE program, one must first create a text file that contains the factors and levels of these factors that are to be tested in the experiment, as illustrated to the right. In this text file illustration, an asterisk before the text indicates comments which are ignored by the program. Secondly, factors are separated by a blank line. Thirdly, levels for each factors are listed below the factor names. Next, I'll illustrate how to use PFD. This particular directory contains the PFDOE exec and also some other text files and so on, the output of this PFDOE exec. So I'm going to click on this, and next I'll go up to File, and then I'm going to have open. It's a configuration file. I'm going to browse for the name, the text name that I'm going to choose. I'm going to pick this first one here, and I want to open it. So this would, as you can see, this text file contains factors and levels of factors similar to the example I showed previously. So I'm going to be closing this. Now what I want to do is I want to go in and generate some trials here. This is give me various options here. I'm going to say use your own matrix. I'll say yes for randomly assigned. I can also enter seed values if I want to. I'm not going to do it this time around. So this is basically what the trials look like. Trial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, using some of these options, I can do various things. I can actually go in and print it out on individual pages and so on, but I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to go in and ask it for what's my test coverage here. I'm going to say this is based off the Hadamard design, and then I'm going to say that this is for 3 levels here. And I'm going to ask it to calculate it. You want a seed value? I'm going to say no. So it says I have so many hits and I got so many misses. Now what would that for combination of 3 be? I'm hitting 98.25%, so that's pretty good for only 16 trials. If I had 32 trials, then I'd be actually doing better than that. So this just gives you a high-level view of what it has. There's always one other thing, there's certain exceptions here that you might have. For example, certain combinations, things don't work together and so on. And so I can do various matrices and fold over designs and so on, but I just did the Hadamard matrix for this particular situation.